Hi there, this is Kristen Brenner and I'm here with another installment of Sattva Sunday. My goal with Sattva Sunday is to really help to bring our nervous systems back into a state of balance. We are all dealing with so much in our lives these days, and really I think we all have this sense of being out of balance. But we have these tools available to us that we can use to help us rebalance ourselves. And those are the tools of mindfulness, self-compassion, and embodiment. Through these practices, we can let the stress response know that it's okay to settle, and we can allow the parasympathetic system, which is the system of rest and digest, activate and allow us to really feel cared for, settled, and calm. So taking care of ourselves in this way can create new neural pathways, increasing our sense of safety, love, and belonging. And really, who doesn't need more of that these days? So today, I'm excited to show you one of my all-time favorite restorative yoga postures. This is one that I really turn to again and again because it really provides a sense of grounding, rest, and really deep release. The release is at a really profound level. So the name of this posture is Stonehenge, and it is one of the savasanas. So it is really a beautiful practice. I'm excited to show you today. So what you will need for this is a large rectangular bolster, if you have one. If not, a stack of cushions from the couch will do, or a stack of blankets, or even a stack of pillows. I like the bolster here because it really provides a firm resting place for the legs. You will also probably want 2 to 3 eye pillows, and you might want a sandbag. You can buy these either already pre-filled, or you can buy them empty and fill them yourselves. You can fill with sand or with rice, and I think I've used buckwheat groats here in mine, obviously uncooked, so just the dried grains. And I just need to grab a third eye pillow because I do want all 3 today. So I have my 3 eye pillows. You also will need a stack of blankets. So I have my stack of yoga blankets behind me. You don't have to use yoga blankets. You can use really any blanket or a pillow and a few blankets, depending on what you have around the house. So for this one, we'll take 1 blanket or pillow for the head. Oh, and I'm sorry, you will need 2 blocks for this. And I'm going to place the blocks here, side by side, and I'm going to have mine down. I'm going to have them up. I can't decide today how much height I want for my legs. Then you'll take the rectangular bolster and just place it over the blocks. So the bolster is just resting steadily, and as you can see, it looks somewhat like Stonehenge. So that's, of course, where the name comes from. This is my handy dandy timer, so I know when to take us out of this posture. Otherwise, I might just sleep here and stay for quite a long time. So for me, I'm going to take a couple blankets and place them by my side here for my arms. Really, the reason that I'm doing that is because my floor is cold. And so I don't want to invite, we tend to lose body temperature in these postures because we're really in a state of rest. And so the body just kind of settles and temperature decreases. I don't want to add any more to that. I tend to run cold anyways. And I'll put another one on this side for my other arm, and I'm just opening it up so that it's a little bit flatter to the ground. And then come to bring the legs over the bolster and lay back. And so you kind of want the hips closer to the bolster. rather than far back like this. So the knees are bent. And then bringing the blanket to maybe provide some support under the curve of the neck. I am going to place another blanket on my belly here. And I'm going to take this large sandbag and place it across the hip points. So I'll start the timer now. We're going to stay here for about 15 minutes. So you, if you wish to use this eye pillows for your hands, they can either go in your palms with the hands facing up, or you can use them on the backs of the hands. You can kind of grasp the eye pillow between the fingers and just let it rest down there. So it's really up to you. I do like to have my my palms open for this. Before you set up your hands, you might want to put the eye pillow over your forehead if you're choosing to use that one. And you might decide to place a blanket over you so that you don't get cold. And just begin to settle in to this posture. Really let the body feel the ground underneath it. Noticing the full support. Just notice what you're feeling as you settle into this posture. Notice how the breath feels. Perhaps it begins to settle. Perhaps you feel the need to take a few deep breaths. Do so if that feeling arises. And then just letting yourself come into this silent, restful, easeful place. And very gently now, allowing awareness to come back to the space around you. You might let your breath deepen, inhaling and exhaling. And a few more times, just like that, inhaling and exhaling. One more. Gently release the sandbags from your hands. Draw the eye pillow from your forehead if you have one there. Begin to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Invite subtle, simple movement back to the body. Head might rock side to side. If you have a sandbag over your belly, you can gently press that aside. And when you're ready, draw the knees into the belly. Just gently rocking back and forth, back and forth. From here, you can roll to one side or the other. And just stay here for a moment, giving the body some time and some space to adjust to coming out of this posture. When it is right for you, press your hand into the mat or the floor and bring yourself back to seated. Just take a few moments to notice how you feel after that posture. See what you notice about the body, about the mind. What's different? What's the same? Just finding the space for awareness. We often can feel the effects of these postures for sometimes hours and even days afterwards. So just let your awareness expand and be there as you notice how the body feels throughout the day. It was wonderful to be here with you practicing today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can find me at integritymindbody.com. And I would love to hear from you if you've tried this practice of Stonehenge. You can email me at kristen@integritymindbody.com. It's great to be here with you. Thank you so much.